Hi, thanks for coming in for the position. I'm Gina. I'm going to be leading this interview, and then I also have a panel of folks in the room. I've got Sarah there, as well as Flores. Today we're just going to be going over a few questions about the administrator role here in the healthcare sector that you're applying for. Just to give you a little background on myself, I've been the VP of the department now for 5 years, so we're looking to fill a position. Somebody recently retired, so this position is now available, so we want to see what you can bring to the table.
Okay.
Okay, so can you just tell me a little bit about yourself as it pertains to your background in healthcare?
Okay, so I actually work at Theresea Medical Center. I've been there for about a year. I've been in healthcare for about 5 years now as a PSR and a PSC, which is a patient care coordinator. Some of my daily activities is checking on patients, referrals, faxing, documents back and forth between the physicians and patients. Refilling prescriptions and things like that.
Okay. And why do you want to be a healthcare administrator?
I'm sorry, one more time?
Why do you want to be a healthcare administrator?
Just a chance to grow in healthcare. I want to see the aspects of healthcare on the other side, like in the leadership position, just to see a different perspective.
Okay. And what excites you about the healthcare industry?
I enjoy helping people a lot. You know, often when you go to the doctors, you see people who don't put their heart into healthcare. It's just a job for them or just a paycheck for some. I actually enjoy, you know, working with patients and giving the patients the attention that they need. I just like healthcare a lot.
Okay. How do you demonstrate the value of service to your patients?
Say that one more time, I'm sorry.
How do you demonstrate the value to your patients?
By going above and beyond. If a patient is needing an appointment, especially in primary care, it's really hard to get an appointment, especially when you have like 2 doctors that are already retired and you only have 2 who are, you know, constantly on call. I try to put, you know, the patients first by, you know, getting into a loophole where I can get them in for an appointment in a timely fashion. Right now it's flu season, so everybody's trying to get their flu shots and things like that. So I try my best to do what I can for the patient.
And what mistakes have you made in dealing with medical staff?
You said that one more time. I'm so sorry. I can't hear you.
That's okay. What mistakes have you made with dealing with medical staff?
Some mistakes that I have made, I believe my first time in a healthcare facility, I forgot to check a patient's date of birth, and I had 2 patients with the same name, same first and last name, and I accidentally handed a patient the wrong file, but it was my first day. I felt really, really bad, but the patient didn't get to go out the door with the paperwork. She was like, hey, you know, this is not me, you know, we have the same name. And just gave it back, so we did have to write that up and like that. The other patient that their information was a little compromised.
Okay. And how do you communicate on new laws and regulations to ensure compliance?
I'm sorry, I'm so sorry.
Let me adjust my volume here. Can you hear me better now?
I can.
Okay. How do you keep up to date on new laws and regulations to ensure compliance?
So we do this health stream thing, activity at work where we have, I think it's every 3 or 6 months where we go through training to make sure that everyone understands, you know, how compliance works, making sure that, you know, staff understands HIPAA and OSHA and things like that. So we're constantly being trained on different things every day.
Okay. And then how do you define a successful administrator?
To me, a successful administrator would be someone who is, I would say, confident in themselves, put their best foot forward, having an open door policy with their staff members, I feel would be very important in my eyes.
And then if I called a member of your current job, how would they describe you?
They would probably say she's really an outgoing person. She's really giggly, but she does do her best, and she is always the last one to go out the door. Anytime something happens to where, staff is out or things like that, she's very reliable. More than likely, they'll tell you that.
That's good. And then why should we choose you for this role?
Because I am open to new things. I'm always willing to learn. Even if I struggle, I'm not going to give up. I will continue to do my best to get to where I need to be.
Okay. Well, we definitely appreciate you coming in today. Those were all the questions that I had. Sarah, Flores, did you have any additional questions for Theresea?
Yeah. Why you want to come work for us?
Because Swedish is a nonprofit company. What was the name of the company?
Swedish.
Yeah, so you guys are a nonprofit company, which is really, really great. You guys see any type of patient who needs care. And I really, really appreciate that. I like that a lot.
Okay.
Now, Gina did ask, how do you think others would describe you, but how would you describe yourself?
I would describe myself as, I am a giggly person, but I'm also shy in many ways. So, yeah.
Okay. Was there any questions?
Not at this time, no.
Okay. Well, like I said, we appreciate you coming in today, and I'm sure we'll be in touch with you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.